What's up everybody, Silver here with another Halo Wars 2 achievement guide. This time we're doing two at once. We're doing the two Kinsano achievements that came with her DLC. We're disregarding the 3 wins achievement. We're just doing the other two that aren't so straightforward, but they're pretty straightforward. The first one is I don't want to set the world on fire, which is burn 50 infantry with Kinsano's fire or Flamewall ability. And you can do that in multiplayer, Skirmish, or Blitz. And the other one is the roof is on fire. And to do that, you need to kill 100 units with the Inferno ability, which is one of her leader powers. And again, you can do that in multiplayer, Skirmish, or Blitz. So the easiest way to do this is to get a friend. I do this for all the DLC achievements. It's basically your go-to if you have a friend who will do it with you, and you can trade achievements here. So the first thing you want to do is start up a game of Strongholds, and you want to take the Fog of War off, put the time to 30 minutes instead of, I think it's 10 or 15 minutes by default. Set it to 30 just so you have more time. You probably won't need it, but activate the Emperor Skull because that allows your cooldown time to decrease, and also you want to set the cooldown time to be as minimal as possible in the pregame lobby. So you want to set it to 200%. So you can hit that Y button faster. You won't spend as much time just waiting for it to recharge. So you get him, your buddy, or her, to set up a bunch of infantry in the middle of the map. You don't want to make them snipers or hellbringers because those are anti-infantry and will wreck your Kinsano fire. I almost called it fire clops. I'm going to start calling them fire clops. I started doing it on the Let's Talk Halo podcast. It's a fire clops now. We're going to basically just go up to them and activate our Y ability, and that just creates a huge plume of fire that comes out of both of her arms. I guess she has 2 flamethrowers on her. And by guess, I mean I'm certain she does because there's flames coming out of both arms, and she kind of waves them in front of her. So you want to make sure you're facing the biggest group of infantry because it's kind of a narrow path, but you could have your friend direct his enemy units into that path. If you're missing them entirely, or if you've killed everyone that was in there and you want to throw additional people in there. So after you burn 50 infantry units with Kinsano's Flamewall ability, you'll get the achievement, as the achievement description says. So that just leaves us with the roof is on fire, which you have to kill 100 units with Inferno. It could be any type of unit. It doesn't matter if it's infantry or vehicle or whatever. It actually doesn't affect air units, so don't use it against them. Just have your friend, again, just pump out a ton of infantry, send them out into the middle of the battlefield in a big group, and just light them up with that Inferno ability. It's basically a giant fireball that smashes into the ground, and it actually continues to damage the units who stand in that radius for a long time, actually. So it's a pretty cool area of effect, and over time, damage whatever. Cool thingamabob. Most attacks are just one and done, but this one kind of lasts a little longer. It has some residual effect if you're in the area, which is pretty cool. So you won't have to do that too many times. You only need to kill 100 units with that, and we killed a ton right there. I don't know how many. I didn't count, but there are a bunch. So that's it for those 2 achievements. If you don't have a friend to do this with, you could always play against an easy AI. It'll be more annoying to do because they probably won't bunch themselves up into a nice little cluster that you could easily destroy everybody in. But just playing multiplayer normally will get you the achievement over time. Actually, a really good game type to play if you don't have a friend is to go into a Blitz match, because the Inferno ability is pretty much the same size as one of those pads you have to capture in Blitz. So if one of your opponents is just sitting in one of those hills or pads or whatever they are, territories, you can just use the Inferno ability and it will wipe out most or all of their vehicles and infantry, but not any of the aircraft. Again, it doesn't affect any aircraft. If you're looking for the other Kinsano achievement, which is Twisted Firestarter, and that is to win 3 matches as Kinsano, click the video right here. There's a very easy way to do that, with or without a friend. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Click like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at HaloCompletion and on Twitch and Mixer at SilverScorpion4, and check out my HaloComprehensionalist podcast on iTunes and Google Play, and I'll see you guys later for more Halo achievements.